In the first four seals, we had Jesus breaking the seals. And who was unleashed? The Antichrist, war, famine, and death. And yeah, 1/4 of the Earth's population. Death came upon them. Now the other four seals, we get a glimpse from Earth. And then with the fifth seal, we get to take a look from heaven. I want to get a little bit of background to this, and I want to encourage you to go and study Matthew 24 and 25, Mark 13, and Luke 21, in addition to Revelation 6, because Jesus talked about these times ahead of time. He said, but watch out for yourselves, for they will deliver you up to councils, and you'll be beaten in the synagogues and brought before rulers and kings for my name's sake. Now I know things like that have happened to those apostles and to people since then. But remember, in context, Jesus was talking about the end times, what those times would be like. That's what we're reading about in the book of Revelation. He was also speaking to Jews. Now remember, he hadn't died and risen from the dead or anything. The church hadn't officially started. He was speaking to Jews and the persecution that would come to them during these end times. We also get a glimpse of what's going on in other parts of Revelation and in the book of Daniel. So yeah, there will be persecution, and it will be the Jews. But then there's others too that have come to know Christ during that time. And when you study all this Bible prophecy, primarily Israel is in view. All right, let's get a glimpse from heaven. When he opened the fifth seal, he saw the altar of souls, those who had been slain for the word of God and the testimony which they held. And they cried out in a loud voice, how long, O Lord, holy and true, until you judge and avenge our blood on those who dwell on the earth? These would be what we would call tribulation saints, those followers of Christ who died before, not the ones that were, in the rapture, but those who were going through this time during the tribulation saints, and they died for their faith